So I'm on the road to the Texas Panhandle region, and my first stop is here in Menard, Texas. This is in the northwest extreme of the Texas Hill Country region. In front of you is Menard Manor, a hotel that was built in the early 1900s, at that time known as Bevan's Hotel. So here we have the old Mission movie theater. Looks like it was abandoned a long time ago. Yes, 2 tickets for Gone with the Wind, please. Well, the pecan tree is the official state tree of Texas. And so we're deep in the heart of Texas, so not surprising to see a big pecan warehouse here. So we're here at the Presidio De San Saba. This is actually a really interesting historic site. It was established in 1757, and at that time was probably the northwesternmost outpost of New Spain. And so, you know, many people, when they think of Texas, they think, okay, it was once part of Spain, and then it was part of Mexico, and then it was Texas. But really, that's only partially true, in that the majority of this area was really still kind of dominated by Apache and Comanche Native Americans. And so when they tried to establish this fort, they were constantly attacked by Comanches, and at one point an army of 2,000 showed up here and overwhelmed them. And so after only about a decade, this fort was abandoned. And so really only a few forts or settlements were consistently sort of maintained and sustained throughout the 1800s in Texas. And it wasn't until after about 1850 that new settlers were able to begin to safely establish towns across the state. Beautiful stone walls here. Kind of looks like a castle. Ever heard of Post Cereal Products? Well, the founder of that company, C.W. Post, founded this town back in the early 1900s. And he set about to make the ideal town. No brothels, no liquor. And I think he would be proud of how his town has turned out all these years later. A very charming Main Street area here. So you have the old Garza Theater, built in the year 1916, and then right next door is Hotel Garza, currently operating bed and breakfast. So this is one of the many historic hotels that you'll find all across Texas. So this hotel was built in 1915. gorgeous on the inside. Definitely looks like a nice place to stay. So this is the Garza County Historical Museum, built by C.W. Post. And this was one of the first hospitals in this part of West Texas, built in 1912. And apparently at that time, it had state-of-the-art facilities. Really nice looking building. So let's take a tour. That's Texas right there, one painting. And so Post lies just down the hill from the rim of the Llano Estacado. And so you can see the town below. And so a number of canyons are carved into this, notably Paladuro Canyon, which is the largest canyon in Texas, which I will see later on this trip. Also Caprock Canyons and various other canyons, basically stretching from the Midland area all the way north to around Amarillo. So there you can kind of see the erosional edge of it there off in the distance. So it's more dramatic in some areas than others. It's also a great place for windmill farms. This part of Texas is known for its wind. So when you're driving around the Panhandle region of Texas and you see a small town off the side of the road, once in a while, just pull over and take a look. Many of these areas have that old West feel, and you never know. You just might see something